Hello, Luddite romantic. Well, no, it's not really a complication. I don't think this is something where there is a complication. I think it's rather simple. Um, we have doing and being. They can be expressed in terms of each other. You can express the doing as something that is a certain way and acts that way, or you can represent the way something is just a statement of about a characterization about what they do. Obviously, I'm saying the latter is more sensible, but it's not just a preference. It's a technical thing. When you have an appearance, how do you justify it? When you have an appearance of an action, how do you justify it? The first appearance, I mean, of an essence. When you have an appearance of a state of being, what justifies it? Perceptions. Okay, perceptions justify everything. So we have to ask, are we like the Stoics and we believe that we have apprehended something about the way things are when we sense something? Or have we merely seen a little bit, a report of some action that's taken place? And it's simple. If you have a red object in the dark, it does not appear red. You don't know that it's red. You couldn't ascertain that it's red. So what is that event when that photon does reach you from that object? It's not the essence of how it is, that it's still out there some nanosecond away from you in light in some different way. What you have perceived is evidence of some sort of an action, a photon. Or if you want to extend out with deduction, it's evidence of a reflective property of some object. Right? So those relate to actions, to things that are happening. For an object to be red in the dark means it has to glow red. See, it has to have an action making something happen. So there really is no question, because we can't explain actions in essences, because the only way we have to get at those essences is through the perceptions, which are actions. So, and then you want to say, but I'm going to jump around and I'm going to explain those in terms of the things that explain them. Well, that is analytically valuable to have. It's called having a model of what's going on. But that model is not reality. The essences are fundamentally not reality, whereas the elements of interaction that we sense, and those that we don't, but that are similar in kind, and that they're reactions and actions, that's the fundament. That's what our knowledge is all about in the first place. We do have access to that. We can define the essences uh, explicitly in terms of the perceptions we have that argued for the model that essence is a statement of. So I really don't think that there's any complication here at all, except for the one for people to keep going back. It's like if you take a kid and he's doing something crazy and wrong, he's supposed to be doing a chore, and you say, no, do it like this, and he's doing it like that, then you go do something else, you come back, he's doing it the old way again. That's the only problem. Everybody's stuck in a rut of essence, being, essence. But it's technically wrong, and it's sort of ethically mistaken as well, because it's pigeonholing things and people into doing, expressing what their essence is. Everything in its place, and so on and so forth. But nature and evolution is more opportunistic than that. There's a lot more options than just one option that you somehow settled into an essence. It doesn't even make sense to me. So I don't see the complication. But thanks for the reply. Cheers.